Hi guys, welcome to our wedding. It is finally here and we are so excited that you are all sharing in this big day with us.
We just want to give you a perspective of just how we started and some of the events that's happened throughout our 7.5-year relationship. So we hope you enjoy it.
So most of you know we first met through the youth group at Central Baptist Church. I had just moved here from Memphis, and I like to say that Justin didn't know girls existed before he met me, that he was into all this guy stuff, and I was kind of the one that brought him out of that into his softer, sweeter side.
Olivia likes to think that I didn't know girls existed before I saw her, but I was just going to let everyone know that that is false. I did notice other girls, but I think when I heard through the grapevine that she liked me, she was the first girl that I really wanted to pursue wholeheartedly.
I feel like we were just your typical young couple. We liked to laugh a lot, hang out with friends, and we joked around a lot. And the first thing that attracted me to Justin was his smile. He always cracked jokes, and he has a very dry sense of humor, but I like that. Justin is the most calm, stress-free guy I know.
Olivia is the sweetest girl in town. So one of the first concrete things that I noticed about her was just her smell. She wore that perfume, Warm Vanilla Sugar, and for some reason I just really liked that and was really attracted by that. And I had like a stuffed animal that I always brought to trips for some reason, and I got her to spray that, and I would sleep with it just so I'd smell it at night. And that's kind of weird when I was younger, but oh well.
So we first started talking in the summer before my 9th grade year.
And that school year started is when I got to see her a lot, because in one of my classes she walked right by it going to her next class, so I would kind of stop and talk to her for a little bit and give her a little side hug. And through doing that, I was late to that next class, and so it was really far away, so I don't think it was really my fault. But he gave me D-Hall for being late. I'm still mad at my teacher for putting me up for that, but I had to clean tables for like 3 days after lunch, but I'd say it was worth it.
And I kind of was waiting a really long time, and I was like, he's never going to ask me out. And he finally asked me out in October of 2005. He did it his typical way. He wrote me a note. We used to always write notes back and forth to each other, and he wrote me a note, and it said, check yes or no. But then he put, P.S. if you want me to ask you out in person, I will. But I guess he didn't need to, because I already had my mind made up. He's written me a lot of notes through the years. They're very sweet, and a lot of you don't see that side to him, but he always wrote me song lyrics in it, or he wrote me sweet things about how I look or how beautiful I am, and he was a lot more mushy than a lot of you probably think he is.
We first held hands at a movie. I think we went with a bunch of friends to see. It's called In the Mix, and it had Usher in it. But that's about all I remember about that movie. I used a little maneuver called the Pinky Scout. It's where you have your hand close to it and you kind of brush their hand with your pinky. It's kind of like a bait. You're baiting them to kind of grab your hand. So it got really hot in there. I don't know. I don't think my hands were that sweaty, but it was great. I was getting really warm in the movie, but I enjoyed that time of just holding her hand for the first time.
Through 7 years of dating, we ended up going to a lot of dances together. We went to 3 homecomings and 2 proms, and we still can't dance, but we had lots of fun hanging out with friends and getting dressed up and trying to awkwardly dance with each other. But it was a lot of fun to get to share those experiences together.
One of the awesome things about being in a relationship through high school and through our church is just being in the youth group together, and through that we got to see each other's hearts as far as worshiping God and ministering to other people.
So Justin proposed to me on December 23rd of 2012, and it was a long time coming for me because I thought he was never going to propose.
The plan for proposing was that I was going to get her to wrap some of my Christmas presents I had for my family, and I had them all in a bag, and I was going to get her to wrap each one individually, and then finally get to the little box I had for the ring, and then just say, and then she would probably ask, what is this for? And I'd say, for this. It kind of sort of went that way, except that she went through all of them at once.
Of course I said yes. I don't really remember what else I said because I can't really remember that day very well.
I wasn't nervous that she was going to say no, because I mean, really.
From there, it was just history.
So we've kind of filled you in about our dating relationship, but we just want to thank you for being here for the start of a newer relationship just as a married couple.
We thank you each for coming, and we are so blessed to have you in our lives, and we are so thankful for what God is doing in our own lives as we begin.